are a strong person. So baby, keep moving on. Don't let nobody stop your hustle. But if you plan to just stand tall.
Happy Friday, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. It's your girl Lavender, your virtual life coach. Thank you for joining me for another video here on LAVI program. We're on this channel. We are manifesting realities one change at a time. For all of my new viewers, welcome. And to all of my returning viewers, you already know I appreciate you for sure, okay? So I just want to do a quick little reading, see what's going on. First, I'm going to be using my Gemstone Whispers deck, and then I'm going to be using my Arcanum deck to figure out a little more info for y'all, right? So let's see. What's the message for the collective? What's the message for the collective? And if you're not already subscribed, y'all, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, okay? Like the video and make sure you comment down below. Share it as well. You help the channel to grow that way, all right? Let's see. So first out, y'all, we have unwavering tenacity, all right? So this says, temper us in fire and we grow stronger. When we suffer, we survive. All right, so I feel like with this card, some of you are really trying to thrive, like you're drive and thrive. You're trying to help motivate yourself, stay on point with something, despite the things that you have been through. Next out, we have fear. So I feel like some of you may be a bit, fearful about something regarding something you're pursuing. It says becoming fearless isn't the point. That's impossible. It's learning how to control your fear and how to be free from it. So perhaps some of you need to address your fear when it comes to this thing that you're trying to pursue. Give me one more Gemstone Whisper card. Give me one more for the collective. All right, so lastly we have Magic. Okay. Magic says, those who don't believe in magic will never find it. So I don't know if some of you may be trying to go down some type of spiritual road for yourself. Maybe you have realized, that there's some type of difference in like your abilities, something that you're able to do, some type of talent that you have. It could be tarot, it could be palm reading, maybe mediumship. But it looks like some of you are, maybe you've heard or been through some type of situation where either you've witnessed it or, maybe have been the one to have to deal with some type of like chastise or shunning for your belief in, I don't know why, but I got the occult in my head. But just something that is different or dealing with the spiritual realm. And you may be fearful about really kind of like coming out of the closet, kind of speak, about expressing this, letting individuals know when it comes to, your abilities, things that you just can't explain. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have Tiger's Eye with courage. Okay. So courage says being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. I feel like, though, with this courage card, I feel like you're trying to be courageous about it. This could be a loved one that you are fearful about, their opinion or how they may see you. This could be loved ones in general. But I feel like sometimes you have to love people and still let them go. And that's just the truth of the matter. And it's not because, again, you don't care for them or you don't love them. It's just, not everybody is meant to follow you on your journey. And I think that that's something that we have to remind ourselves. Okay, underneath courage, yes, we have fresh start. Fresh start, okay? I feel like with this fresh start, though, you are allowing yourself to realize who you can and can't take on this journey. You're going to take this journey, this fresh start towards something. But I feel like there is some type of loss that might come with this because, again, like I said, everybody's not going to be able to go with you. And we really don't want people shunning us for the things that we're trying to pursue or things that we are very passionate about. When someone else doesn't feel the same, they have a right to their opinion, but you don't have to stay around to be shunned about it. All right. Yeah, underneath that, we got blindness. Some people are just blind to this situation. They don't understand. And a lot of people fear what they don't understand as well. All right. I feel like that was very specific. But let's see what else, let's see what Tarot has here. to say about this. We're using the Arcanum deck. All right. Let's see. All right. Tell me more. Oh, okay. I was about to say tell me more about this for the collective, but we got partnership and we have strength here. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have influence. So I feel like there could be someone that's coming towards you, some type of connection that's going to be made here to help strengthen you. Whatever this fear you're having about pursuing, something that might just appear to be unexplainable in some way. I think that this individual, you're going to have some type of mutual partnership, a mutual combinement. Is that even a word? It felt right, so we're gonna rock with it. But that allows your strength of yourself to be strengthened, being able to believe in yourself, your abilities, boosting you forward. All right. So, because I did not show y'all the card. Sorry, y'all. All right. An influence at the bottom of the deck with this Queen of Wands. All right. You could be someone. It looks like someone is coming to like help boost your confidence about something. Really let you know that like you that bitch or you that dude. You know what I'm saying? You him. When it comes to what it is that you want to pursue, is like they see not only the potential, but they also see the talent. All right. What else for the collective here? Look, it came back out, y'all. It came right back out. All right. So yes, this partnership or this conjoinment, that maybe that was the word I was looking for earlier. This conjoinment is going to strengthen you. It's going to put aside any type of weaknesses that you may have had, self-doubt. And this is going to be a great influence. This individual is going to be a great influence, and it's going to influence you as an individual in a positive light. Okay. Yes, it's going to bring about that justice here. Okay. Yes, definitely bring about that justice. All right. Things that, again, people may have shunned you about. It's like, no, we're going to do right by you. Okay. Let's do right by you. What else for the collective with this? Look, new love, okay? I feel like this is going to be the new passion that you're going to have for what it is. Because you could have been questioning your own self, when it comes to like, is this really what I need to be doing? Whatever this is for you, it doesn't have to be that initial scenario that I gave, but that's what popped up for me. So that fits with somebody here that's watching this. But take this, reading as it resonates for you. But it's going to bring about some new type of passion here, some new type of connection in some way where you're going to be able to be creative because your heart is going to be in it. Okay. Yeah. And it's like, maybe at some point you may have been dependent upon others in some type of way with this Empress in reverse, but I feel like in the beginning you might have to be dependent upon this new path that you're taking, but it's because you're learning, you're thriving, you're growing, you're allowing yourself to be a sponge. You're not dependent in a way of like your inability as maybe you once were. It's now I'm standing in my own power, but I'm also going to make sure I lean on the people who know a little bit more, so that way I can then learn a little bit more. All right. All right, what else for the collective? What else for the collective? Okay, we have the Four of Swords in reverse, so restless. So perhaps some of you are feeling a little bit restless. Tell me more. Unable to kind of put something down. Yeah, you're frustrated with something. Okay, with this Three of Wands, maybe something hasn't, been moving for you in some type of way. But you're being resilient. All right, you're allowing yourself to still stand firm in what you believe, realizing that something is not, maybe a easy road or easy path, but you sticking tight to the winds and twirls and curves that are coming with this winding roads. You are allowing yourself to wind right along with it. You're not, giving up. All right, what else here? Okay, and because you're not giving up, you got this ace of Pentacles coming in for you, this new opportunity, this new state of abundance. This could be financial wealth and abundance for some of you, but it looks like your opportunities are going to be coming, for you now because you did not give up, despite how someone felt about something, despite how even you might have had to second guess yourself at some point, but you still kept going. What else for the collective? All right, yeah, and things are going to be improving. So for a lot of you, especially with this being the five of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like this is you coming out of some type of financial issue that you may have been having, and this could have been what might have been making you feel like, dang, am I doing the right thing? Maybe even being scared, like I said, of your own ability. All right. But it looks like you're coming, out of some type of state of hardship or financial, decline. What else? All right. So here we have instability with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This could shake up some things regarding your family. Tell me more. Okay. It could shake up some things in your family because it looks like maybe now that you have this new money coming in, there may be some type of family feud regarding things that they want from you. Okay, some type of generosity that they, may want from you. Sorry, y'all, if I just hit the mic and it sounded weird. But it could, it looks like people are kind of feeling entitled. It's like, I'm connected to this person, so I should, reap some of these benefits, whether it's financial, whether it's, having their name known or something that they do being promoted. Yeah, look, rewards. Listen, listen. I'm telling you, this is gonna cause your glow up is gonna cause some frustration in the household, and I hate to say that, but this is what's being presented. Tell me more for the collective. Tell me more for the collective here. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands reversed, which talks about failure. Give me one more. One more. Okay. And then we have the Chariot in reverse, which talks about obstacles. I feel like with failure and obstacles, I feel like there is I don't know if someone may feel like you have some type of ego issue now, and it's kind of throwing you off because people are trying to like paint you in some type of diva light when that's just not who you are. This could also be to where you're feeling some type of way about yourself because things have seemed to you feel like disoriented, unsure of how to go about it, and you don't want to fail, and maybe even saying no. You could be someone who used to be a people pleaser, or you're someone who likes to, really share with other people, but you had to lay some boundaries down and say no where it was necessary. You might be feeling some type of way about that because you might feel like, well, this isn't even me. This isn't even how I am as an individual. And it could be, kind of messing with you a little bit. Let's get a few more of these. Let's get a few more. How many more for the collective? Okay, yeah, criticism. You're criticizing yourself. And other people may be criticizing you, like I said, as well. They could be feeling like, oh, this is someone who think they're a diva now. They act like they're better than us because they got a little something, something. And again, that is not for you to hold on to people's opinions and perspectives of you. If that is not what you are showing, that is their own battle with themselves. It has nothing to do with you. Yeah, you just live in luxury, okay? People are criticizing your luxury, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. People may ask, you know what I'm saying? And again, it's your resources. So if you decide to help people, then, that's on you. But if you realize that something has come to a point where I don't even talk to you unless your bill's behind. I don't even hear from you unless it's an issue with your car. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever they might need from you that you have. I feel like there are individuals who are trying to get in the midst and ride someone's wave, and they're upset because it looks like someone has put some type of boundary down and been like, nah, I can say no too. That's a complete sentence. It does not have to have a follow-up paragraph behind it. What else for the collective? Yeah. See, like, you thinking long term. You're not thinking about something that is temporary. Like, your harvest is coming because it looks like too you've put a lot of work into something. It looks like, again, you haven't let yourself and what other people had to say about whatever this dream was or this pursuance was that you were going to follow. You didn't let that stop you. You kept putting in the work. You kept putting in the effort, taking losses along the way, and building yourself up. And now that, your harvest has come in, people are feeling entitled. People are feeling like, they should be able to have some of what you got in whatever way. All right. Give me a few more cards so they go like that. A few more. So we got incomplete with the world in reverse. Tell me more. Okay. So you feel like you're not done. All right. You feel like, listen, yeah, I done made something of myself so far, but I'm not done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still believe in more. That's that magic. Okay. I still believe in more. I know I'm capable of acquiring more. I just have to continue to put in more effort, keep moving forward. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck, manifestation. I'm telling you, this is what you are doing. You're manifesting more, and people gonna feel sick about it. And I feel like these are individuals who, did not believe in the game plan, but yet now that things have, the harvest has come in and they see it's been beneficial, it's like, oh, I played a part in that. These are people that don't want to hype you up in the beginning, but as soon as you've made some of yourself or your name, get more known and people know who you are, it's like, oh yeah, that's my cousin, that's my sister, that's my brother, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, I knew them from way back. They going back to when y'all both fell off of bikes back in second grade, and that's, how they figure they connected to you, like on some real shit. For real, like, oh, we go back to sandboxes, listen, somebody not having that. But again, you allowing yourself to continue forward. You don't feel like you're done now. You're pushing forward and you allow yourself to persevere. It's like, I'm not done yet. I'm just getting started. I know that's right. Manifesting the things that you want. All right. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This could be someone who, is very greedy. Tell me more about this insolvency. Tell me more about this insolvency. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups in reverse with acceptance. Okay, so solvency, impulsiveness, and acceptance at the bottom of the deck. I feel like someone here is chasing fame. I feel like that's where the focus is at again, because you were coming out of hardship initially. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that could be the focus here. Like, what else can I acquire? And it's not that there's something wrong with that, but at the same time, you don't want to be in a way where it's reactive and it's steering you in some way. Instead, learn that state of acceptance here. it's like giving yourself gratitude, really cherishing what you already have, even though you have further aspirations, but we're always going to be setting the bar at a higher level, even once we reach something. Before you know it, we'll set the bar at another, level. So it becomes repetitive, redundant, relentless in some way, okay? And I think that's why this King of Pentacles could be in the reverse for you here, all right? But let's just make sure we're not doing it impulsively. I feel like some of you, even though you're not done yet, some of you may be making some really quick decisions, and let's kind of slow down on that, and let's just accept, where we currently are in some way, accept what has already happened, the people who have tried to do things towards us or make us feel bad in some type of way. Like, no, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. Accept what has been. Keep pushing forward, but don't ponder in what has been lost or what has yet been accomplished. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. Okay, let's get one more final card for the collective. One more final card for the collective. Okay, so maybe some of you are deciding to, go into solitude in some way, or maybe this is what some of you need to do. Maybe take some time to self-reflect, really figure out, in what ways are you addressing the conflict with the people who are, entitled or trying to ride your wave in some way, or the people you may have in some type of, conflicts with. Also, kind of self-reflecting when it comes to how you move forward with the things that you want to do, how you want to grow, whatever seed has already started to grow in your life here with this dream or this aspiration that you were, going towards. But taking some time just to self-reflect. Self-reflection can be a very great thing, especially when you're honest with yourself, because you can then be aware of maybe some challenges or barriers, even if it's yourself, that might be in the way, so you can better navigate them. You don't have to criticize yourself about it. Sorry about the train in the background, y'all. Again, I'm outside. But yeah, to help with your manifestation. Bottom of the deck. All right. But that's what I got for you, collective. Train says time to go. It's leaving the station. So, y'all have a great one, and I'll see you on the next read. All right, y'all. Bye.